friends. Hi, I trust that you're doing well. So I've been meaning to do this video for a while, rating the Colleen Hoovers. I have done, is it 6 or 7? I've done a good 6 Colleen Hoovers, and I want to rate them from the lowest to, from my 0 star, if there's a 0 star of 1 star, to my 5 star. So here they are, all of them. I'm gonna, no spoilers today, no spoilers. I'm just gonna show you the book and just be like, did I like it? How do I feel about it? Would I recommend it? Yes. This time in a particular order is from the lowest. So this book, Ugly Love, just like the name, I even colored this book like this. It just made me feel like, exactly, that is how I felt reading this book. It's about Miles. I'm not, no preempting, yes. So Ugly Love, as ugly as it can get. Colleen Hoover cannot stop. She never stops. Oh my goodness. So this I would give I would not give a 5 star. I think I'd give a 3 star to this one. It's beautiful. It's, but it doesn't have that gist, that, yeah. So I'd give this a 3 star. If you ask me, Ugly Love. Then we move on to November 9. I loved this one. I did love this one, but it keeps you being like, okay, then what happens? Then you get to a place where you're like, you can predict. I don't like books that you can predict, like what's happening next. No. So this I'm gonna give a 4. Like, yeah, a good 4 star. I'm gonna rate this a 4 star. So after Ugly Love, November 9, I'm gonna rate this next, November 9 by Colleen Hoover. After November 9, I will go to, I love this one. I did love this one. I loved it's heartbreaking. I love this one, Reminders of Him. I loved it. I did love this one. I've actually opened a page that says happiness isn't some permanent thing we are all trying to achieve in life. It's merely a thing that shows up every now and then, sometimes in tiny doses, tiny doses that are just substantial enough to keep us going. That's very profound. Like, happiness is not in the big things, it's in the small things. Yeah, so the small things, and many of the time we will miss it because you're busy chasing the big things. There are people who find peace in forgiveness. Then there are others who look for forgiveness, who look at forgiveness as betrayal. Yes, I don't want to preempt, but this I love. This book I did. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. This one now, it's heartbreaking. Colleen Hoover does not stop. So from the top, I'm rating them Ugly Love. Then I would pick November 9. Then Reminders of Him, in that order. Then, haven't I talked about this book enough? This is madness. This is not even hard. This is madness. This is a psychological thriller. This is not even a 5. This one I would rate a 10 out of 10, like 10 out of 100, because where? I think I did I do it in a day or 2 days? Because what in the world is this? What in the world is verity? Goodness. This is a 5 star. This is beyond a 5 star. Any day psychological thrillers anywhere, you're just like, okay, then what happens? Then what happens next? Then what happens? Then from there, then what did they find out? Then will this be known? This is mind-blowing. It's madness. It's mind-blowing. It's like, you're just like, is it Nini? What are these? This one I'd recommend to anybody who asks me, which book should I read? This one, you should read this one. Verity. Oh my, it was Zibu. This is madness. This is complete madness, because here, what in the world is Verity? Another book that's this one that I've recommended is The Silent Patient. I've recommended this and Silent Patient are so similar. They are all psychological thrillers. So after Reminders of Him, I would rate this, and I'm conflicted between rating this number 1 and rating these 2 number 1 of the books I've read. I mean, guys, I mean, it starts with us, it ends with us. You have to read it starts with us. You have to read it ends with us. Then you read it starts with us. Yeah, this is what you have. It's a sequel. This is a sequel. You have to read it ends with us first, and it's now a movie, a beautiful, beautiful movie. Actress really, it's a beautiful book. We are all just people who sometimes do bad things. I guess it's true in that way. No one is exclusively bad, nor is anyone exclusively good. Some are just forced to work harder at suppressing the bad. Like, it's a beautiful love story. I think this should be rated as a rom-com, if you ask me. Like, in book talk, this should be a rom-com. This is a sequel, but you have to read this first. You have to read It Ends With Us before you pick this, because where this ends is where this starts. Like this, it's like this. You can't read this first, you'll be so confused. You have to read It Ends With Us first, then you pick It Starts With Us. So this number one or these two, I'll be conflicted. So because these are the most, according to me, these are the most profound, mind-blowing, beautiful Colleen Hoover books. I'm not saying that these others are not awesome. I am just saying that these have yeah, so these are the Colleen Hoovers that I have done. From the first one, It Ends With Us, It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us. This is a sequel. This you have to do. You have to do this, then do this, then Verity. This is beautiful. The moment I saw this book, I was like, I'm gonna read it. Like, it's among the most talked Colleen Hoovers. And also even this one, It Ends, It Starts, and Verity are the most, if you ask me, like, they're the most talked about Colleen Hoovers. Then Reminders of Him again, then November 9, then Ugly Love. So I'm gonna rate them like this. Ugly Love, November 9, Reminders of Him, Verity, It Starts With Us, It Ends With Us. So yeah, I don't want to give spoilers, just go. Colleen is who she thinks she is. I hope where she is, she knows that. So yeah, that's me rating the Colleen Hoovers. I've done 5 so far. I'm hoping I can do like all of the, 6. I've done 6 Colleen Hoovers. There's maybe later, maybe someday. There's also Regretting Him, Heart Bones. I'm yet to pick all those. I know I have about 5 that I'm yet to read, but these are the ones that I've done, and I am a Colleen Hoover fan. Any day, anywhere, anytime. A Colleen Hoover fan. I'm yet to go to and watch this. I'm yet to watch the movie. I've actually just come from watching the trailer. I'll go watch it very soon. Yeah, but those are the Colleen Hoovers. That's how I would rate the Colleen Hoovers, if you ask me. So if you're getting into reading, I would recommend the Colleen Hoovers. Her writing style is so beautiful, yeah. So bye guys, happy reading. Once I do the others, I'll come here and also read them. Happy reading.